Hello everyone, welcome back to Royal Blue Tarot. It is divinely designed and aligned that we are in this space together. My intention is that you receive the messages for your most optimal and opulent life experience. If you are here, you are spiritual royalty and there are messages here for you. I pray and ask that you get the messages that you need to hear and not that you want to hear. I've already said my prayer and cleansed this space off camera, but while I am lighting the Palo Santo, you can go ahead and take a couple deep cleansing breaths. Set your intentions for the reading. What drew you here? Why are you here? What is it that you need to know? What's the clarity that you are seeking? I pray and ask that the messages that you need, that they're clear, that they're resonant, that they're unresounding. Thank you for being here. Thank you to all of the subscribers, new subscribers. Thank you so much for all of the likes and comments, you guys. It really helps other people find the messages that they need. Let's go ahead and tap into the messages and see what it is that you need to know. Actually, let me go ahead and cut the cards. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. What does the collective need to know, Spirit? Two of Wands. I feel like this is very interesting. This seemed to come up in the reading yesterday, maybe at the end though. So Two of Wands, direction, a choice, stepping out of your comfort zone, your vision, moving towards the desires of your heart. Underneath it all, having the discipline, the emotional nurturance, standing in your truth. I'm also seeing the King and Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So balancing your emotions, balancing your left and right brain, and also balancing the masculine and feminine aspect of your emotions in order to make this decision. What else, Spirit? Very specific messages today. What else, Spirit, for the collective? Seven of Cups. Feeling a little confused. With 7 and 2, that's a 9. Sitting by yourself, reflecting. There's still a lot of things that you're sitting with yourself on. Feeling emotionally conflicted, discerning what is it that you want, the direction that you need to go. You're feeling through your emotions. What feels right to you? There's a shadow element going on here, as if sifting through the shadow in order to find the purity of the emotion. Where is it that you're needing to go? Where is Spirit leading you? Seeing through your human experience, seeing through with a different perspective. We have the Fool at the bottom of the deck as well with the 9 of Wands. Like this new beginning, this leap of faith in another direction. There is a sense where you're feeling like you've been through a lot already. And this is 9 on the board, and we have the Fool and the 9 of Wands. That's also just giving me that energy of the 9. Like you're feeling very alone. This is also day-to-day stuff. On your day-to-day, it's like you're making decisions, discerning through. I'm picking up on almost like negative emotions too with the 9 of Wands. It's like you have so much potential ahead of you, but there's a sense of exhaustion and hypervigilance. The major theme of your life is new beginnings, but there is a sense of just feeling alone and conflicted and tired and wounded and out of your comfort zone, out of your element. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Spirit. What other messages? the Wheel of Fortune. I'm seeing 9 and 10. It's like you're right there at the gate, finding balance, holding on to your vision. Something's about to change. Something is about to change. Because of your vision, because underneath it all, you're finding so much balance within yourself. And this is really big in your life. The balance, the vision, the communing with spirit. There's a lot about the unknown here. So much about the unknown on the board. Waiting, in a state of suspension. You know that significant things are changing in your life. There's a new season opening up in your life. But there is a sense of fear. There's a sense of hesitancy. There's a sense of doubt. But the wheel is turning, whether you like it or not. You know that things are shifting. You've been preparing a season of preparation. What else, Spirit? Knight of Cups to the Ace of Cups. Leading with your heart, leading with your intuition to this new beginning in love. I'm hearing self-fulfilling prophecy. And I'm seeing 2 cups as well, as if you have been exchanging love, connection. You've been getting all of that, like within the spirit, within yourself, like self-love, communing with your angels, ancestors, and guides. But as if you know that this is leading you to love, new love, something very satisfying. After you've had to sit in places of isolation, reflecting on so much about your emotions. The energy of 12 is showing up really strongly here. So again, like as if you're in this space of suspension, knowing that things are shifting, knowing that something very fulfilling is on its way, but again, feeling there's like a sense of inadequacy or a sense of questioning yourself. It's like I'm picking up on you've been making all the right moves. You've been taking action. You've been deciding. You've been reflecting on yourself, by yourself. It's like you've been doing all of the work. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Spirit. You've been doing all of the work. So what else, Spirit? Not feeling confident. As if at this point in your life you can't even put on the mask of confidence. You're feeling like a child. I just got like blocked throat chakra. Okay. It could be about something with an apology, something hidden. You know, I mean, we keep getting that message about someone who wants to communicate with you, where you ended things with this person, a lot of conflict, a lot of love. So whoever that is on your mind, this is a collective read, so take it how it resonates. Could be family, friends, lovers, but definitely like a soulmate connection, someone that you loved a lot. There was an innocent love. There was painful, a lot of triggers, a lot of fear, had to put things to an end. You saw the truth of the situation, had to move away and just put things to an ending, which was hard for you to speak your truth about that. But when it comes to you and the direction of your life, there is this sense of the inadequacy, like the Page of Cups, like you're feeling, you're questioning something about yourself, your experience, you're questioning your readiness. I'm hearing like, do I have enough? Have I done enough? Like still very stuck in your head. You've surrendered to the things, but at the same time, you're just still not feeling aligned with everything that you're doing. It's almost like nothing's working. Like the choices that you're making, as if you're still waiting on this door to open, this wheel to turn. And you're losing confidence. I'm hearing like you're losing faith. Ten of Cups. That's 17 cups. It's like you're healing this, and the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Six of Pentacles as well. That's the energy of the Tower again. 16 Pentacles. Like a change in your money, a change in your money, a change in your manifestations. There's something that's going to change as far as like how you're feeling about your life, your embodiment, your success. You're feeling blocked off to it, but you know that you're on your way. You can feel it. You're not giving up on your happiness. You're like, what do I have to choose? What do I have to change? What needs to shift? I'm seeing 10, 10, and we have that 10 at the bottom of the deck. So something is shifting, something's changing. Like you're giving up on even trying to figure it out. I'm getting like you're releasing control over this. But again, like it's affecting you a lot emotionally and spiritually. You're just feeling kind of conflicted. But I love that you've given up on like the need to know. You've released control over this. You know that this is divinely orchestrated. And you're just kind of waiting. You're waiting. You're like, you know, I've done the work. I know something else is about to start. I know that there's about to be something else that I have to do. But as if you're still kind of figuring it out. This is the third time I've seen the energy of the Tower. Something is about to change significantly. The Emperor's here with the Ace of Pentacles. It's too many. It's too many, but it's the same cards. Those 18 Swords with Justice. Those 18 Swords with Justice. This unknown communication, something like mysterious about communication coming in. Still 2 cards. Yeah, more communication. Something's on its way. Look at this with this death and transformation, like the horse. I don't know, a Sleepy Hollow just came to mind. I know it's about to be Halloween, but like almost like the Headless Horseman. The Emperor that I just saw. The person who's released control, no longer being cut off, wanting to move to calmer waters. 4 and 6, which is a mirror of each other. Someone's fighting through their shadow in order to communicate. Someone's putting things to an end. Heavy reflection. This could be you. This could be someone else attached to you. Every time we do your readings, it's like there's definitely another energy that continues to come in. With the King of Swords, King of Wands, I'm definitely picking up on 2 people. And they're both reversed, though. They're both reversed. Okay, something that I'm picking up right now is as if the top row is you. As if the top row is you, and this second row is like this other person taking a mask off, was confused before. This person went in a direction based out of ego. Now they know what makes them happy based off of all the confusions and illusions that they were in. Now they're releasing control, surrendering to the divine as far as the divine timing in regards to the situation. Knight of Cups was on for you. Six of Swords with the Death card. This person is moving to calmer waters after experiencing an ego death. This person is willing to put their pride aside in order to move to calmer waters, and underneath it all, they're feeling super anxious about it, super up in their head. They've been reflecting. 9 Swords, 12 Cups. The Hanged Man. This person's in a state of suspension, trying to figure out, looking at things differently. This person's looking at things differently after having to go through a lot of painful situations in their life. I mean, every day, like having to have the strength, having to reflect, looking at their own resistance, looking at their own anxieties. And again, with the Hermit sitting alone. This could be all you, but I'm picking up on a second person. If it's just you, again, you're releasing control. You've taken off the mask. The way you're making decisions, it's real. It's not based off of some false desire, some superficial thing. This is like, it's what do I really want? Serious about your decisions, serious about making the choices that's going to lead to your happiness, healing your heart so that you can truly align with what makes you happy, releasing control, surrendering to the divine, no matter what. Willing to move when necessary, putting your pride aside, releasing the ego, submitting to the higher self. And again, 13 and 6 is 19, which is the sun. The son, the child of God, is willing to do this, is willing to surrender, to submit, to humble themselves under the mighty hand of God, to put your pride and ego to the side in order to move in the direction that aligns with your soul, in order to submit your thoughts. What's that? As if every thought goes into captivity of Christ. Like that is you. You're allowing spirit to lead. And again, 19, which reduces to a 10, like endings, cycles completing, a new cycle, a change in direction, the hinge point. Everything like being flipped. I'm getting like right side up, you know, as if like things have been hard for you this year, but now everything is being shifted. You've completed a cycle. We're at this end of the year of the 9. In the month of October, 10, 10, 10. What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? 2 more cards again. 9 Cups, 8 Wands. Masculine and feminine polarity. I'm seeing allowing the feminine to lead. You and this other person, there's mirroring happening here. You and this other person is allowing the feminine to lead. That's something that if you've been on the twin flame journey, or if you're familiar with any of that, you hear that the feminine leads the way. Even in the spirit, the feminine leads the way. The right brain, Christ, the subconscious, the feminine leads the way. And this is like with the emotions. It's like when emotions come up in your body, It's like it's a truth that comes up. Now, once you put your thoughts on it and you try to figure it out, that's something different. But it's as if like the emotions, the feminine principle, the intuition, the water that leads you, flowing like water, trusting the stream, allowing yourself to surrender to the current, no longer fighting, resisting to go upstream. Allowing the feminine to lead the way, trusting that your emotions, making sure that your emotional needs are met, that you're feeling good. Even through challenging situations, it's like, but how can I soothe my mind, my emotions? How can I tap into spirit? Allowing the feminine to lead. This other person has surrendered to that. They know what makes you happy. You are this person's wish fulfillment. 19, the 10 of cups, the 9 of cups. That's 19 cups on this row. And if we really look at it, it's 9 wands. That wounded warrior energy could be this other person. This could be you. Take it how it resonates. It could be both. I'm really just trying to deliver the messages here. I'm getting a lot of downloads on this. Again, I thank you so much to all of the viewers to watching this. I just saw 21:29 on the clock. That's 3:11. I've been seeing that number a lot lately. That could be a synchronicity for someone. Trusting yourself, trusting the feminine leading the way is propelling you forward. I'm also seeing the 10 cups again here, just with the column that it's in. A lot of happiness, a lot of fulfillment, even while feeling wounded, hypervigilant, bruised from battle, tired, ready for you to move on to the next cycle. You're like, at this point, I'm ready to just hold those 10 wands and put it up. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap. Like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I mean, absolutely incredible. With the 2 of cups, 3 of cups, magician to the sun. 19 has appeared multiple times in this energy read as well. Again, even through all of the confusion, hesitation, there is love, connection, union, harmony. But the 5 of cups, which I also saw here, there is a sense of grief, a sense of longing, a sense of regret, sorrow, deep sadness about this love and connection that is still available. There's something being manifested here, and I'm picking up on judgment again. We keep seeing all of these 10s. 19 reduces to a 10. 10 really reduces to a 1. There's a new cycle that's starting here. Underneath it all, you have been manifesting some sort of a new beginning, regardless of the confusion, the doubt, the restriction, the confliction. You are drawing in something that is so heart-fulfilling, soul-aligned, beautiful, warmth, happy, radiant, joyful, pure. Pure fire, because of your independence, because of your bravery, because of the passion that you have, because of the way I just saw Queen of Pentacles twice at the bottom of the deck, and then it just came out in my other cards over here. You nurturing yourself, you refusing to take your eye off the prize, you surrendering to the divine for the justice, you getting through the fears, the 8 of Swords energy, which has appeared multiple times in the reading, and here it is again. It's a heavy energy, like you going every single day, facing your fears, walking it out by faith and not by sight. You're surrendering to this wheel of fortune, to the divine, and it's going in your favor. It is going in your favor. 5 of Swords with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and the 2 of Cups was sticking out of the side. There is a conversation to be had. Holding on to your truth, going through the change of people walking away from you, You've held it with a heavy heart. All of the isolation, all of the releasing of the relationships, you standing in your truth. There's that 10 of Wands. You submitting to love that you know you desire. Like when you live on earth, it's just the shadow element is going to be present. There is no escaping the shadow. When you're in form, there's an acceptance to this, but not without a heaviness. I'm hearing like soul crushing, like as if you've been surrendering to everything, but yes, the soul crushing, as if like it's been a burden. But I'm hearing like laying your burdens at the feet of the divine. Like there's something as if like you've been carrying a lot spiritually, but something is about to change. That tower energy that kept showing up. Something is about to shift. Where you're going to be able to see it from the outside, a breakthrough. There's a breakthrough that's happening, but as if you can't see it because you're feeling so burdened, so heavy. $25 is a 7. It's a completed cycle, though. The Temperance is a double 7. There's something that you have completed here. Like there's a breakthrough that's happening underneath the surface. When the leaf of the plant is about to break through the soil, there is a breakthrough that's happening while you're still feeling burdened, heavy, in the dark, bound, restricted. But the angels are with you. Heavy communication with the archangels, with this collective. The divine is assisting you to help balance, to help temper. Because what you are walking into, the breakthrough, the wheel that's turning, this is big. This is a big breakthrough in your life. This is something that you've never experienced before. It's wish fulfillment. It's going to change your entire life because of the choice that you made, because you were so willing to walk this cycle out, because you were willing to go through this change, and it's been messing with your head. It's been messing with your head. It's been messing with your confidence. You've been questioning your choice. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. With the star, with that healing, there it is, 1717. Come through, Spirit. Come through, Spirit, because of the way you've humbled yourself. And there it is again, the Tower with this Ace of Pentacles. And I'm seeing the Emperor, the Empress, 7 of Pentacles with the Chariot, 77 again. Heavy 7s, heavy 8s, heavy 10s, heavy 9s. And I mean, that's like those are the mature numbers. Once you get through the change of the 5, I'm hearing like puberty, adolescence. Once you get through that change of the 5 and after the Lovers, right? Heavy 6 energy as well was coming up with the Devil, the 6 of Swords. You're healing, the divine restoration. After divine intervention, you humbled yourself as a child unto God, and there is something beautiful. There's something beautiful. You're finding stability, you're finding structure, you're understanding the truth of who you are, which is so important before you walk into this new season. And now Spirit just took me back around to this person. You had to make a decision to walk away from this person who was in false. They were fraudulent. They were wearing a mask. They have since taken that mask off. There were arguments, there were fights. You both had to go through a change. There was a separation that took place because of conflicting truths. The person who wasn't telling the truth, who was an ego, all of the points that they were bringing up, it was from a place of shadow, ego-driven, fear, false confidence. But this healing that's been happening for the both of you, this restoration that's been going on, 8. 17 reduces to an 8. We have 8 here. As if 2 people have found their strength and 2 people are walking towards ultimate happiness. Please take it how it resonates. That could only be for a few people. But again, it doesn't have to be like a lover. This could just be family, friends, some sort of soulmate connection. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, Spirit. If this is resonating with you, please consider liking the video, commenting, hyping. 3 of Wands. Waiting for your ships to come in. Waiting on this wheel to turn. Holding on to your convictions. 5 Wands. 3 Wands. That's 8 Wands. Moving forward. Moving towards this door. Because you've released control. The Lovers, wow, 66. I had said it was heavy in the energy read, and when I said it, I was like, is it really? Here it is. Yes, it is. Thank you, Lord. The Lovers, victory, soul alignment, success. Success in regards to this soulmate connection, this partnership. After being willing to be open-minded, to work hard, to focus on self, to stand in your truth. There goes that Queen of Cups, King of Cups, separated by the Hierophant. But with that Queen of Wands attracting this in, you have held on to your convictions. You fought through the chaos. You fought through the obstacles. In my dream last night, it was almost like an obstacle course. It was some sort of an obstacle course. Even when I wrote the dream down, that was the word that I used. This 5 of Wands, as if you got through the obstacles. You got through the chaos, through the barriers, through the conflict. You're moving forward, waiting for something to come in. Something's coming. That's been coming out in the energy reads really heavy lately. Something is coming. Spirit, what else do you want to say to the collective? What other messages do you have in regards to this energy here? Eight of Pentacles. It's shown itself multiple times, and here it is with the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. 3 of Swords, 8 of Swords. That's 12 swords. This person who's been sitting in Hangman, you've been sitting in Hangman. A lot of Hangman energy, a lot of feeling stuck. Throat chakra, blocked throat chakra. All of this, swords, communication, truth. Walking through the fears, getting out of this place of feeling stuck, unbinding yourself from your own mind, healing the heart, healing from heartbreak, creating something from pain. Knight of Swords, rushing in with the truth, taking action, swift action. That's true. As if someone needs to know the truth. Working hard in order to move forward, in order to put things to an end, in order to follow the heart, allowing the feminine to lead. Someone needs to talk. The breakthrough, right? That Ace of Swords. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Spirit. I said 12 swords, make that 13, and please excuse me, make that 23. When I tell you all of the swords at the bottom of the deck, a lot of communication. This came out in the energy read yesterday. We started the energy read yesterday where the whole top row was swords. 3356. When I looked at the timer, that's 3311. It really was 3355 when I looked. Double numbers. Twin flame. Mirroring. Look at all of these swords. Give me a freaking break here. 1, 4, 12, 13, 23, which reduces to a 5. Hierophant energy, the divine witness. With the assistance of God. See that sort of truth right there? It's giving me that Ace of Swords energy, the breakthrough. The breakthrough. Rushing in with the truth, healing the heart, facing fears, balancing the scales, painful endings. Someone has been through a lot. Someone has been through a lot, and they have a lot to say to you. There goes that freaking 6 of Cups, followed by that 3 of Cups. I mean, the fact that it's all here together. 23 swords, Blocked throat chakra, you keep hearing it. This person wants to talk. There's a lot about communication here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 cups. Someone's gone through an ascension because of their emotions. Someone's going through an awakening. Someone's had a breakthrough. A breakthrough. Manifestation, clarity, a breakthrough. Page of Pentacles, someone who has learned because of heartbreak. And I believe that you are an example, the leap of faith that you took, that being willing to nurture yourself. I mean, I am just getting so many messages off of these cards, you guys. Take it how it resonates. Reading for a lot of people here, but there's clearly a lot of emotions, a lot of thoughts, a lot of communication. Throat chakra, this is the most my throat has ever done this in a reading. Someone is wanting to talk. They're nervous to talk, but they're ready to talk. They've surrendered. There's healing that's taken place. There's hard work that's been done. There's a change that's happened. House 6, another 6. Establishing a foundation. Health, daily life, practical details. This person has been putting in a lot of work on a daily basis. Lover's energy. Harmony. Oh my God. With the 6 of Pentacles. Heavy 6. Heavy on the 6. Which has the same energy as a 9. Again, and there was a breakthrough that I had last night about the 6 and the 9. It's like the 9, it's as if the masculine being willing to go towards receptivity. Once the 9 reaches the 6, where it basically just inverted. The 6 and the 9, they're like the same thing. The 6 and the 9, they're the same. It just depends on how you look at it. This person has spent a lot of time on their own and they've submit to love. They're allowing the feminine to lead. They're allowing their heart to lead the way. They understand that they cannot trump their emotions. Logic does not trump emotion. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. I guess that's a message. Logic does not trump emotion. This person was in their King of Swords energy, being logical, being guarded, being analytical, head over heart. Controlling. Now the Hermit, who is willing to go up, surrendering to the divine, again allowing the feminine to lead. I'm seeing the Fool card, which I think I just saw the Fool card a moment ago. This person is willing to let love lead the way, to surrender to their soul aligned partnership, surrendering to their divine feminine, knowing that the feminine leads. The feminine is the leader, the intuition, the subconscious, the superconscious, the emotions. It's the leader of the masculine and feminine couple, right? When it comes to a relationship. And again, this could be family, friends, whatever. But you are, I feel like I'm talking to a feminine. And if you are a masculine, you're putting it where it goes. Okay, you guys. But someone has sat by themselves. They've gone through a lot. They've held the weight of the world on their shoulders because of the choice of the direction that they went in, and it was based off of their own ego. It was based off of them trying to control. And after them sitting in isolation, of them reflecting, they have come to the space to where they're surrendering to love. They're surrendering to the feminine. They're surrendering to lover's energy, to soul alignment. They're surrendering to their other half. So that could be you surrendering to your intuition. No matter what, you're like, I'm letting love lead. I'm letting God lead. I'm letting spirit lead. I'm trusting it, no matter how heavy it feels. And this has felt heavy for you, being in separation from this person. But there's something, the end of a cycle. 9 is the culmination. 6 is where it's at, though. The love is where it's at. If you want to get to the end of a cycle, then go ahead and go to the 9, go to the Hermit, go off and go through all of these stages of life and go and be by yourself. But that's the wheel of fortune. Once you decide, you know what, I'm ready to surrender. I'm ready to go to the next level. The number 11 had come out. This person is ready to ascend, justice, divine balance, balancing of the scales. This person is ready to submit to partnership, and it's turning the wheel. It's there's something about destiny. There's something about fate. It's like this Sphinx is looking at me, and also the books with these people. It's like that this person's been learning. This person might have been reading, researching. I'm also seeing the twins, as if like one of you is here, one of you is here, but you've both been reading. Someone had to learn how to walk different. Someone had to learn. I'm getting the feminine had to learn how to hold, how to be more compassionate, like the triggering that was happening between you both. You were nurturing, you were holding the relationship, but there was a fear, there was a tension, there was an aggression. You've been learning how to soften how you hold. You've been softening your embrace. You're not holding too tightly. You're no longer chasing. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit. This person is no longer running. That they've surrendered, like as if the learning had to be in their feet and how they move and how they walk. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit. And look at what's on the bottom of the deck. The 8 of Swords here. Oh my God. Someone needed this message today. Someone needed these messages today. The whatever this person had to hold, being so rigid, being so hell-bent on doing life on their own, they felt the pain of that. They felt the weight of that, to not have that nurturing energy there. Now they've learned stability, persistence, loyalty, dependability, because of the way they had to go out and get their ass kicked with that 9 of Wands energy. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit. And I'm seeing 96, which to me is the mature energy of the Cancer. 69, and then 96 is that image flip. To me, that's when numbers meet maturity. Like when you see 13, 31, the death card 13, but when it flips to that 31, it's like the mature. It's as if the number has matured. It's resolved. It's the hinge point. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels. It's like the mirror, the hinge, the change. It flips direction. No longer having to go through death and rebirth. It's a flip. The hinge. New direction. Something about this person has matured because of them looking at themselves in the mirror, because of having to go through a change, as if this person has had to go through purity. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. So you got the Ace of Cups, the energy of the 19, and the 10. Wow. 10, 10, 10. I'm seeing it because, again, 10 resolves to a 1. Ace of Cups. Oh my God. This is really, really beautiful here, you guys. I mean, just the journey that was taken and the connecting energy as well. With these 18 pentacles at the end, I'm getting something about making money together. And I'm seeing the High Priestess, 18, a difference of 2 to get to 20. I'm seeing the Moon. There's something hidden. You guys have faced your fears. There's some sort of a beautiful surprise. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit. With the Fool at the bottom of the deck, it's just confirming what I'm feeling. There's some sort of a new beginning, a light, a rebirth, a new cycle. And now the King and Queen of Cups are no longer separated by the Hierophant. They're together, and the Hierophant is here. The divine witness. Something has shifted within this connection. I'm seeing something about coming together, as if before it's like God, the divine witness was in between you. Wow, didn't even see that Queen of Wands back there. All of the queens. And the King of Cups can be a feminine king, almost like super in tune with their emotions. This could be a lot about you, but I'm also picking up on this partnership that there's no longer a wedge in between. There's no longer a wedge in between, and allowing the feminine to lead the way. This could be a same-sex couple, because this is heavy feminine energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5 cards that are giving me feminine energy. Heavy on the same-sex couple, but heavy on this partnership coming together. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, very heavy. You guys could both be water signs or have significant water placements. Okay. A lot of downloads here, you guys, but let's go ahead and get the final messages because we're already at 44 minutes. Oh my God. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the final messages. So what else? Again, with that blocked throat chakra, you guys, even this was a feminine energy. So that was 6 cards with feminine energy, heavy on the 6. Do you hear me? Heavy on lovers, heavy on soul alignment, heavy on balance. Final messages, Spirit. Final messages for the collective. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. No longer indecisive. Absolutely love it. No longer indecisive. You know within. The knowing is within now. Strength. Self-control. Patience. You've waited. You've been strong. Heavy on the Leo energy because we saw a lot of sun energy here. Wands. And now the Strength card. Confidence. Again, allowing the feminine to lead the way with that King of Wands in the reverse, which is Leo energy as well, but someone who wears a mask, almost like an air of false confidence, true confidence, allowing the feminine to lead the way. You're trusting in the divine. Your trust and your confidence. I'm hearing, what is that? In quiet confidence will be your strength. It's a Bible scripture, but as if like the feminine leading the way, trusting the divine is strength. Trusting God is strength. That wheel of fortune, 8 + 2 is 10. I'm telling you, you're no longer conflicted about letting God lead. It's moving the wheel. It's turning everything. 373 could be a synchronicity for someone. Wow. And now the Empress and the Emperor are just magically together with nothing separating them. I'm telling you, a blockage has been removed. Heavy on a blockage has been removed for this collective. Ace of Wands, pure desire, pure passion, divine. 7 of Pentacles, it's the Chariot, which that's 7 and 7, movement. 8 and 3, ascension. You've worked with spirit. Oh my God, you guys, you should be really, really proud of yourself. What other messages, Spirit? Final messages. 6 of freaking cups. Oh my God. Something that's going to make you very happy. Something that you were willing to walk away from. You're about to get it back like no other. Just confirmation. Something that you were willing to walk away from. Something that you heavily reflected on. It's here for you. It's here for you. Wow. Absolutely wow. Because you surrendered. Immutable energy. Gemini, Virgo, Sag, Pisces, but heavy on the Pisces energy. I mean, Gemini with the air from the swords, heavy on Pisces. Someone could have a significant Gemini placement, but when I tell you the surrender, the welcoming change, the way you have surrendered to God is opening this door, the way you were willing to go into a place of suspension. Wow. 3 and 4, the 3, right? 12. Which I'm picking up on the World card as well, 1221. The maturity. What's the maturity of the Hanged Man is the world. Oh my God, you guys. Okay. I wound up, an alarm went off on my phone, so my apologies, you guys. The Hanged Man, 12, and then we have the 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Stability, but I'm also picking up on Emperor, Empress energy, 3 and 4. Stability, marriage, connection, commitment. Because of being willing to go through this, being willing to walk through the shadow, being willing to go through this devil energy, putting things to an end, going through the grief, going through the change, right? Because the 10, that's a change in cycle. Blue's eating her food. Please excuse the noise. I don't have my microphone on today. Willing to go through the change, surrendering to the truth. 15, devil energy. That's what it seems like. It's like walking through a place of darkness in order for change to be there. This is a part of your identity. Justice. Something is being balanced here. We got 2 cards about balance because you were willing to go through this. I'm telling you, oh my God, you guys. Wow. Final messages, Spirit. Final messages, Spirit. 8 of Cups. Something's happening. This is, again, another tower. Another tower with the Page of Cups. That's giving us the energy of 9 cups. There's something, I don't know if someone's walking away from something still. As if you're walking into your ultimate happiness. The 8 of Cups leads into the 9 of Cups. Oh, wow. And I was just thinking, I wouldn't be surprised if the World card came out, but there she is. There she is behind the Page of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. This offer that's coming in. This apology that took a long time to come, that's walking you into a new cycle because you took the time to heal, to let your life go under judgment, to focus on your creations. I'm telling you. One more card, Spirit. Justice in the reverse. 4 of Pentacles to the Lovers. Something about as if like something's not done cooking. Something's not ready. Something's not ready. This is 10 again. The Lovers, someone's holding on. Someone still has to release something. There's something because that's what I'm getting with this 8 of Cups, as if there's something someone still needs to walk away from. The 4 of Pentacles, as if there's something someone still needs to release. Justice in reverse, as if someone's resisting this balancing, or it's happening internal. Okay, confirmation burp from Blue. It's happening internally right now. There's something happening behind the scenes. There's something going on inside of someone, someone's emotions. Something's coming into balance within someone's inner foundation, inner fortitude, allowing their feminine to lead the way. Growth, expansion, Jupiter. Heavy Pisces energy, Sagittarius, growing and expanding. Someone is going through something that's growing them. King of Cups. This masculine energy that maybe we've been picking up on. Again, no gender in tarot, but this masculine energy is still, there's a growing that's happening spiritually. I need confirmation on this, please, Spirit. One more card for confirmation. Knight of Pentacles, yeah, someone is still waking up to the truth. Something's being grounded here. Someone's moving, but it seems like it's going slow, but there has been an awakening. There is truth happening here. Balance. 2 of Pentacles to the High Priestess, to the Temperance. Something's still remaining a mystery. I mean, tarot, you're not going to get every single answer. We're not fortune telling, predicting the future here. We're picking up on the energy here. So this has been a really beautiful energy read. I pray that you got the messages that you needed. I mean, we already set that intention before. So go ahead, like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you want. I mean, I know that's like what people say or whatever. I'm coming on again, just out of obedience to God, just trying to follow what it is that God wants me to do to deliver these messages for the collective. I pray for you guys. I pray for your hearts and minds, and for your most optimum life experience. So thank you so much for spending this time with me. Thank you for watching. If you're still here at the end of the video, maybe drop a white heart. Happy new moon in Libra. The balance. Oh my God. New moon in Libra. Some sort of internal balance. The seed, right? When it's a new moon, it's as if it's a seed, something that you can't see. Thank you, Spirit, because I was almost picking this up as negative. It's not. It's not. There's something that's happening. It's hidden. It's happening inside. It seems like it's in the dark. With this Knight of Pentacles, the seed. Okay, that's the message that I have for you. Sending you so much love. It was just 0606 when I looked at the clock. Synchronicities all day, you guys. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Peace.